Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Vandweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters for August 2025. And what for you? Can I talk? Nope, can't. All right, we're gonna start over. What I've got for you right now is the pink bracket preliminary rounds. Now we are already got a lot of people in our top 16. In fact, every single one of our top 16 open spots is filled in except for the pink bracket. So AV Geek is in, Blue Scooty's in, Chrome is in, Tugi's in. Oh wait, green is not done. Well, almost every single one. 6 out of 8. Torja is in, Scotto is in, and now we're gonna find out who plays against Pixel Andy. So it's gonna be somebody from this pink bracket at the bottom, and it's gonna be Doodle, who's played in DAS Masters a couple of times trying to make a run. And I don't know, is it Daemon, or Diamond? If it's Latin, it's Diamond. If it's, I don't know, which one is it? I don't know. AE seems to be Daemon, Diamond. I don't know. So I guess we're gonna have to, it's like Matt Damon. All right, it's Daemon. The canonical pronunciation of that is Daemon. So that's what we're gonna go for. Doodle versus Daemon, and the winner will take on Meme for a shot at the top 16. And oh yeah, who do you get to play in seed 6? Yeah, it's Pixel Andy. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. Doodle versus Daemon. There it is. I'm gonna get that wrong. Don't worry. You can count on me to get it wrong. And the winner takes on Meme, and all this is going to feed into a top 16 match sometime later in the month against, of course, you know, the dominating DAS player Pixel Andy. But that one's not now, just 2 right now, okay? And yeah, we gave you a look at the top 16 situation. The only thing we really have left to do after this is this green bracket, and I think that is being delayed right now just because of some logistics and things on player side. But we'll get as far as we can in this tournament without having to do that, and then we'll do it, and then it'll be fine. So let us take a look at our rules. Yes, there are rules. The rules are this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified, and they can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical, mechanical, or even biological. No biological turbo, because this is a DAS tournament, and so therefore players, please do heed the spirit of DAS. That means play the press and hold play style that everybody knows. You know, it's DAS, right? Press and hold is how you are moving pieces left and right. This is not a hyper tapping tournament. It's not even a slow tapping all the way through tournament. This is the press and hold play style. You want to slow tap in the middle of the board, 2 and 3 taps, that's fine. 4 and 5 taps, you know, it's got to be DAS, okay? Don't try to get away with anything. We will suss it out, and we will mete out justice. So spirit of DAS, everybody. 1 quick tap is okay at the end of a DAS movement. That is fine. And again, 2 and 3 slow taps in the middle of the board. That's just normal DAS. If you do experience tech issues, remember to keep playing. Assume your score will count and await further instructions. But keep playing. Keep playing. We will be using level 18 starts. We will be using same piece sets. They will be re-rolled in between each game of the match, and you must have your hearts and input display turned on. Do not get any in-game advice while you are playing. And these are best of 5, so the first to 3 wins is the winner of the match. And the winner of this whole tournament and other people get absolutely something. And that is a share in a prize pool, which right now stands at $171.86. That's good. We're happy you've done that, but we have an incentive which will allow us to pay our top 8, and that's if we get to $1,000. Okay, if we get to 1,000, we'll pay our top 8. It's very incentivizing to the players to know they can come in, win a match or 2, and take home a prize. It might make the difference between someone playing and not playing, and we want to see people playing, right? So here's the thing to remember. Our prize pools here in Classic Tetris Monthly are 100% funded by you, the fans. This whole enterprise, each tournament gets as big as you want it to get, or as you can afford. I don't know. So we'll keep running tournaments as long as y'all can fund them. If we can get to our $1,000 incentive top 8, that would be very, very good for the continuation of this tournament. If you want to contribute to that prize pool, use the Matcherino command while we're watching live. That'll bring up some links because we got 3 active tournaments right now. Click on the one that says DAS or DM. That'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. The top right-hand corner, it says log in. Guess what? That's where you log in. Click on that, and you will be prompted to sign in with any number of accounts. You can do it with your Twitch or YouTube account or any bunch of other ones as well. And remember, this is the only way to contribute to the prize pool. All other contributions to the channel go to the channel, right? Not to the players. So if you want to support the players, support the prize pool, this is the only way to do it. If you're watching after the fact and you want to contribute to the prize pool, go to go.ctm.gg/prize. So that is how to support the players. And if you want to support the channel, because there has to be a channel for these tournaments to take place, otherwise, I guess what are we doing, right? So there's a lot of different ways to do that. Use the support command, though that has some ways you can support us directly. All those go to the channel, right? You can, on YouTube, you can use, what are they called? Super chats, super stickers, super thanks, super comments. You can become a channel member. You can gift a channel membership. You can gift multiple channel memberships. Over on Twitch, you've got bits. You can do weird things with bits, like gigantifying emotes and prompting on-screen celebrations and all kinds of stuff. That helps the channel. You can become a subscriber of the channel. That's a thing. You can gift a subscription to the channel. You can give multiple subscriptions to the channel, and you can also use your Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming sub. If you got your Amazon Prime enabled or subscribed account connected to Twitch. So those are all different ways to support the channel. And in one more way, patreon.com/monthly Tetris is where you can make an ongoing pledge of support that keeps this channel going. And I can tell you, if it weren't for Patreon, I wouldn't be doing this anymore. I got to be honest. I'm not messing around. I'm not saying that just to, whatever. It's really true. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris allows you to make an ongoing pledge of support on an annual or monthly basis for as little as $3 a month, or if you want to do it a year at a time, it's like $30, I think, just to get your name on this slide when I get around to it. No, I got a couple I got to add to this slide, but everybody on this slide, plus a couple more people, are doing just that. So thank you to everybody supporting the channel. Big shout to Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 watching Tetris, Tacknerus, Corporal 381, Shall Be Satisfied, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Baduk, Cat Kit 91, Mila Tempest, and Jason. All right, is you sick of me already? Is that enough? Yeah, let's play Tetris. So let me go ahead and refresh these players, make sure that they're all streaming and whatnot. Dassmasters 22, right? Seed 22 and 27. We're going to refresh those. There's a Doodle. A Yankee Doodle dandy. There you are. Let me lock these other cameras out so I don't mess around. But Doodle with the great camera. Let me tell you, this is good. This is good camera because you got a lot of white space around you. And this is good. This is what we like. Camera's far away, white space around you. Gives your old pal Vandweller flexibility with regard to how to present you. So that is a very good camera. So thank you, Doodle. Okay, we'll set up this one here as well. Let's see, where's the, there's that. And we'll unlock this and we'll get it all sorted out. All right, we got a lot of ceiling there for Daemon. That's all right. We're getting a good look at the whole place. Got to get an updated pick. What's wrong with that pick? That's a good pick. I think you look kind of badass in that pick. What's wrong with it? All right. All right, there you are. Oh, all right. He moves around. When he moves around, it's hard to get him on the thing. He's moving around. Got to follow him around. You got to get one of those AI cameras that follows you around and tracks you. That's what you need. More stuff tracking you on the internet. All right. So players, that music means it's time for me to deliver your pieces, and I'm going to do just that. The pieces are BE6CF4, BE6CF4, all right, so I think the camera's lined up for Daemon's playing position, so I think you're good. I think I have those same headphones, by the way. Are those Sony? Are those Sony? I think I have those same exact headphones. Yep, we have the same headphones. I have those and some Bose ones as well. I got too many headphones. All right, looks like both players are ready. So let me just make sure that they are on seed BE6CF4. Yes, they are. So we are just about to get ready with the pink bracket CTM DAS Masters round 1 Doodle versus Daemon. Let's go ahead and get them started in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Okay, looks like we're starting off with the same pieces. That is good news. On the left side of your screen, it is Doodle. Uh-oh, where did my facts go? My facts are they've disappeared. All my facts. Oh, there they are. CTM facts and logic doc. Okay. Yes, on the left side of your screen, it is Doodle, who qualified into this tournament with a 970,000. That was his average of his top 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Doodle from the United States of America has a DAS PB of 1.20 million. That's a top 65 score, somewhere in there. Doodle all over the place, playing in the classic Tetris scene. Tons of games on Eat My Elo, for example. 150 games on Eat My Elo. Can you believe that? This is Doodle's 3rd appearance in DAS Masters. Looking to go on a run. Doodle has won a hopeful circuit. That was back in March of 2023. He's also played in 3 Mega Masters the last 3 years, and also made his debut in the monthly Masters this year back in February. And you may have seen Doodle playing in CTWC 3 times in the gold bracket the last 3 years. And also kind of a mainstay at the Ohio Regionals, where he's played every year since 2022. And Doodle also played in those Pumpy Heart tournaments, the 1 day and 1 night tournaments as well. So Doodle likes to play a lot of Tetris. And looking to go on a run here in DAS Masters. And on the right side of your screen is somebody who I know very little about. 190 here for Doodle, 174 for Daemon. That is, I'm told, directly from the horse's mouth. That is the canonical pronunciation of that name as far as the player is concerned. So Daemon it will be. And Daemon qualified in with a 937 average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifier. Has a DAS PB of 1.14 million. It's about top 110 score, somewhere in there. And I have very little information about Daemon, except I know that he played in CTWC DAS this year in Germany. I know played a match against Maisie, but honestly, I can't find like the information on Wikipedia is not complete for that tournament. I think just because of how large it is. And I also know that Daemon is playing in community tournament, I think, in in somewhere. I don't know. I've played in community tournament. That's all I know. That is literally all I know. Now, maybe did Daemon play in CTUK? I don't know. That's all I know. This is literally. I go to match database. There's one match in there. That's it. So, a mysterious player. It's because nobody edits Liquipedia anymore. Oh, Pines Cutely. 343 for Daemon, 299 for Doodle. I know, I do have some ideas about reorganizing the CTM area of the thing because it kind of needs to be reorged a little bit, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do it because I'm a principal. So am I allowed to do it? I'm just counting on somebody else doing it. All right, Doodle in trouble, and that is going to be a top out for Doodle in game number 1. And Daemon is good. 0 for 3, LOL. I haven't played in 3 days. You know, there's people who don't play 3 days out of a month. Okay, so Daemon is good. You do not have to play this game anymore because we're going to play in game number 2. Thanks to GameScout for making the CTWC DAS folder available so I can find a picture of Daemon. Daemon, did you play in CTUK? Nope, you didn't. Okay. And did you play against Meme? I think you played against Meme, right? In losers bracket? I don't know. Or I don't know. Oh, you beat Meme. Holy crap. Why isn't this in the match database? What the heck? Oh, I know why. Because I can't look up DAS results because the drop down doesn't allow. That's why I can't look it up. The drop down where I can choose ELO or DAS or not, I don't have access to change that anymore. It was on CT4 and the VOD is gone. Are you serious? So your one glorious moment so far in your Tetris career is gone? CTWC, what the heck are you doing? You're doing everyone dirty. Now, listen, I did everyone dirty back in 2019, okay? But this is 2025. What the heck? I lost like 3 VODs. Oh no, Meme. Nobody has it? They weren't locally recording? What the heck? Oh no. Okay, so F1FD8A. F1FD8A. Oh, CTWC. I mean, Daemon, you can say you beat Meme in the CTWC DAS, but can't prove it by me. That's just you're just saying stuff. I don't know. I can't prove it by me. It's like, oh, sure you did. Doodle, you paused or you just I think I have to refresh Doodle, actually. I think Doodle froze. That is a frozen Doodle. Which sounds delicious. I don't know why. It sounds like a dessert. Doodle, your camera is frozen. Doodle, you like all frozen? Everything's frozen. Okay. Does your capture break too? Because nothing's moving on your capture either. Bro is locked in. Well, Doodle mentioned he was having problems on his computer earlier, so it's all right. This is all we got to do tonight, these two. All right, Doodle's moving now. Your capture. What about your capture? Surely it won't happen again. All right, can you just demonstrate that your capture is working? Because I don't believe that your capture is working. Can you just move the selector around? Yeah, Doodle, move your level select around. I just don't believe that the capture is working. It is working. I didn't see it move. All right, if you say it's work, okay. All right, good. Okay, thank you. That's all. All right, looks like both players are ready, so let's go ahead and get them started while we can. Game number 2, Daemon is up. 1-0. Here is game 2 in 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, we're here. We're getting it done. All right, piece 3 is where the stacks diverge. So this is DAS Masters, a DAS tournament. DAS is the playstyle that predominated in Classic Tetris. Classic Tetris's early years. It's the press and hold playstyle that is intuitive for like pretty much everybody of a certain generation. You know, nobody hyper tapped Mario left and right. And so we didn't think to hyper tap. We just pressed and held like we did every single game. But then, you know, like one kid was like, oh, I'm going to rapidly vibrate my thumb and move it faster than the game's inbuilt piece movement speed. And that kid was a weird oddity. And then some guy from Japan started doing it. And then another guy from America did it and won the Classic Tetris World Championship doing it. And then everybody started doing it. And now it's old school. And that is the story of Classic Tetris. Thank you. 161 for Doodle. 163 for Daemon. But we do go back and play this kind of earlier playstyle. A lot of interest still in this playstyle. Comes with its own unique challenges. And I don't know. It's fun. And it's an accessible mode for people who cannot hyper tap or cannot roll or don't want to do those things, frankly. 232 for both players. Summer B says, I should be asleep, but I'm not. Go to sleep, Summer B. It is late. It's probably after midnight where you are. It might be after 1 a.m. where you are. It's 2:30 a.m. Ooh. Yeah, go to sleep. It's not good for you. You can always watch the VOD. 240 for Doodle, 260 for Daemon. Again, Daemon, a relatively, well, I don't know. What's an unknown player to me, really. Low key, like when I see there's like a brand new player who like qualifies into one of the top level tournaments, I'm like, this is an alt, right? This is just gonna be, this is gonna be an alt, and then it's like, oh, it's a new player to me, so that's always exciting. 316 for Daemon. There is a Tetris 339. 335 for Doodle. Vandy, thoughts on nachos? Yeah, nachos are, you know, a very simple food, which it's easy to get horribly wrong. And people have a high tolerance for bad nachos just because even bad nachos, you know, it's cheese, it's crunch. So, you know, it's still okay. But they're really easy to get wrong. People have kind of low standards. Yeah, Pine Scootly, people know about that. That's a known thing, so no one's fooling anyone. I like the chips, don't understand the appeal of putting stuff on them. Well, yeah, Tyler, most people like to have like one ingredient and another ingredient like at the same time to produce flavor combinations and experiences that couldn't exist with the ingredients on their own. That's most people. But that's okay. I mean, that's not you. Not everybody has to like the same things. Chicken and ketchup is just really... That is so foreign to me. I can't imagine putting ketchup on chicken. Okay, Tetris for Daemon, 511. 527 for Doodle, one line apart. Daemon gonna miss the S spin. So now he's working one row off the bottom. Ketchup on any meat is normal most of the time. Yeah, I don't know. Ketchup on fish. Chicken nuggets plus ketchup? Oh no, I wouldn't have chicken nuggets and ketchup. That sounds weird. 575 into 19 for Doodle. There's a Tetris for Daemon into 19 and 562. So pretty reasonable transitions for both of these players. Yeah, Haterade has mentioned that ketchup on hot dogs is wrong, but like that's one of the canonical ketchup foods. So I don't know. Daemon gonna miss that T-spin. Gonna try to keep that well open, but that is gonna be a top out for Daemon, and Doodle is good in game number one. Then game number two to get his first game. So game number two. Summer B says, oh, I just realized Daemon is the player who surprised everyone at CTWC DAS by beating Meme. Hype. Yes. That's all I know. Okay, new pieces for the players. 2E22C7. You only heard of fries plus mayo 3 years ago. What about fries and malted vinegar? That's really good. That's like standard in Britain, but US, I think people think you're a little pretentious if you do it, but I think it's delicious. Fries and anything but ketchup is disgusting. Oh no, I totally disagree. I mean, have you ever had like Raising Cane's and dipped the fries in the cane sauce, right? Delicious. I like that we can all bond about food when there's nothing else to talk about. Cane's fries are the worst fries you've ever had. I don't believe that they're the worst fries, but... Okay, 2E22C... oh, Daemon.
You just got C-checked, bro.
You just got C-checked. Your seed is wrong. 2E22C7. 2E22C7. You say the Cane's fries are bland? I mean, that just means that it under-seasoned them. But that's true at every fast food place. They're inconsistent, right? Like some places do everything right, some places don't. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's get them started. Game number 3, Doodle and Daemon. What was once a best of 5 now? A best of 3 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, most like, I don't know. I just don't trust like some, college kid working there to understand seasoning, or at least for that to happen consistently across the population of people who work, at those kind of places. And at Cane's, it's, at least in Austin, it's always like college kids or something. But there's like, oh, we don't have to put salt on anything. But you do have to do it. All right, we're underway in game number 3. 73,000 for Doodle, 30,000 for Daemon. All right, Doodle was up a little bit high here, and just gonna take, I think that was a double or a triple. It's hard to know. I gotta move this camera around a lot. Daemon very mobile, right? Leaning forward, leaning back, and there's not a lot of room to keep up with him on here. So okay, 169 Daemon, 155 Doodle. Tetris for both. Looks like the same frame. And Doodle's was dirty. The old dirty Doodle. All right, Doodle going to try to avoid putting some weight on these gaps, but game just not giving him the S. Oh, finally gets the S, but of course has to chuck something down where that S would have gone. So a little more work for Doodle to do. And actually, this is a little bit of a dangerous board. And kind of all in on a bar, and he blocks the well where the bar needed to go. So it's going to be tough. Oh, the quick tap. Kind of dive bombing that Z over to the left. Trying to keep this down and low. This is going to be really tough. And oh no, that's going to be a top for Doodle, 193. And Daemon is good in game number 3. Doodle says never center well ever. It literally never works. I know. That's tough. That was tough. New pieces are here. 396F07. What's in Lake Charles? The Five Guys? Oh, Five Guys. Oh, their Five Guys are everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one by all those casinos out there. (396F07). (396F07). Okay, both players are ready for game number 4. Let's get them started. Cole says, I have had Five Guys once and I didn't like it, but I was also 8. Yeah, it seems like 8-year-old palate is, you know, a little more like McDonald's cheeseburger. Then Five Guys, you know, very sophisticated, you know, fancy Winnie the Pooh Bear burger. All right, Summer B with the redemption of the code, and that is a top out for Doodle, Club 2660. Doodle, oh my goodness. So Doodle is going to top out, and Daemon is going to advance to a rematch against Meme. So unfortunate for Doodle, not the way you want to go out. GG's Doodle, hope to see you again in future events. Not what we want to see. I'm sure not what you wanted to see either. All right, so Daemon, you are good. We're going to bring, let me go ahead and run some ads real quick. We're going to bring in our next match. It's going to be Meme, a rematch. Let's refresh Meme. Is this the only match? There's 2 matches, Dirtblock. 2 matches. All right, Meme, you are up. Okay. Oh, there's Meme. Okay, good. Get that camera sorted. Summer B with a contribution to the prize pool gets us up to $200 even. Thank you, Summer B. Really appreciate that. Let me see, was it 22? Yeah, block that off. Meme 11. Okay, when you get a chance, Meme, hurts an input display. When you get a chance, you can, you know, we're not hurting for time, unless Daemon is. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, he's got like Snuggie on. I like that Snuggie. It's a good Snuggie. Or is it a Slanket? Or what is it? It's good. You know what? Hey, Daemon, do you have a way to tilt your camera down at all? Because if you notice, we get like a ton of ceiling, and if there's no way to do that, that's fine, but you know, it would be good if we could just, yeah, and then when you're in your playing position, yeah, then go to your playing position. I guess not. That's a mess. All right. All right, then go to your playing position and we'll see how it is. I think that's a little better. I think it's better. It's a little better. All right, that's a little better. Thank you. All right, players, I am going to go ahead and drop pieces in the chat for when you're ready. No, Pine Skew Cole is just saying, yeah, he's enthusiastic. Exactly. Oh, wait, is Meme in the bright slots? Hold on, filters. No. It could brighten up Daemon a little, though. Should I? Wait, Meme might be in the bright slot. Remember how there's this like super bright slots? Filters. No. Meme's just very bright. No, not color key, color correction. Here, should we try to make you brighter? And then increase no, that's bad. You don't have to turn it down. I like a bright capture. All right, that's not good. We'll just leave it like it is. Capture the player and all their janky goodness. All right, players, I have delivered pieces into the chat. Nobody's pinning seeds for me today. There's just like everyone in the chat is a mod. And I can't get a seed pinned. Oh, no worries. It's fine. It's totally fine that way, but I just wanted to just meet Daemon look so, you know, dim by comparison. But yeah, Nestris.org really likes the bright capture. All right, pieces 760048. All right, both players are on seed. Both players are ready. Round 2, the winner goes to the top 16. Meme versus Daemon in a CTWC DAS Championship rematch. 3-1 Tetris. And in the countdown on Twitch, we also got the Tetris with the TM. So that's a pretty rare Pokemon right there. Tetris TM. So on the, yeah, this is real Tetris. This is officially sanctioned, licensed NES Tetris Company Tetris. Alexi approved. On the left side of your screen, it is Meme. And does Meme need any introduction? No, so we won't. No, just kidding. All right, on the left side of your screen, Meme qualified into this tournament, seed number 11 with a 1.03 million average over best 2 games. Played in a 1-hour qualifying period. In virtue of that top 16 seeding, Meme gets to skip round 1 and go immediately into round 2 in virtue of this whole flat bracket thing. Meme has a 1.3 million with DAS, one of just, under 10 people to have a 1.3 with DAS. And Meme is the only player to have a 1.3 with Das on a level 19 start. So that is a grail accomplishment for sure, and Meme got it. Meme was a game crasher, was the 7th game crasher, had a streak in the Masters event of 5 months in a row in the semis from 2024 into 2025. Meme is a 3-time Mega Masters player, played in Lone Star in 2023. Also played in Stupid Tetris Monthly No Next Box in July. This is Meme's 7th appearance in Das Masters, and she's looking to make a run. I think she's got as deep as the top 16 and has potential to go even deeper. We will see. Meme has won a challenger circuit. That was back in September of 2021, so a long time ago. Meme also a 3-time CTWC Gold Bracket player and finished as the runner-up in 2025. 281 here for Meme, 261 for Daemon. Meme also was 3rd in CTWC's Jonas Cup, and she played in the CTWC Das Championship in Germany as part of that American delegation that was sent over on the back of that Jonas Cup, where top four players ended up going to Germany. Did not prevent a European from winning the event, so we got to try harder next year. Team America. And you've seen Meme at millions of regionals. And she's got wins in Detroit, in the Genesis in California, Kansas City Das. She was the runner-up just, 2 weeks ago in Columbus at the WPL. It's played in Philly, Midwest Regional, Milwaukee, Houston this past weekend? And I will show you a place where you can go try and play against Meme this coming weekend. 447 for Meme, 348 for Daemon. On the right side of your screen, it is Daemon. Qualified into seed number 27 with a 937 average. As a 1.14 with Das as a PB. Daemon played in the CTWC Das Championship in Germany last month and actually played against Meme. So this is a rematch, and Meme looking for a little vengeance. You can tell. Look at her face, says, I want revenge. 479 for Meme, 440 for Daemon. There's a triple and a Tetris for Meme, 508. Now Meme ahead by 11 lines in this Das tournament. Das, of course, the press and hold play style that has since been surpassed really twice, I guess, by hyper tapping and rolling as the main play style for competitive Tetris. But we still play this tournament because, I don't know, it's interesting, it's fun, it's, a non-trivial Tetris skill to foster. So yeah, we still play it. 539 for Meme, 495 for Daemon. He gets a Tetris 517. He's 3 lines away from 19. And he's going to get a Tetris at 541. So scores pretty close at the 19 transition. So Daemon defeated Doodle to get here to round 2 to face Meme, and the winner of this match will go to the round of 16 and take on CTM Das Masters 6-time winner and reigning winner Pixelandy. Angry Roro, tier 1 sub, thank you, appreciate that. Also had a raid from Classic Tetris League, a follow from Cat Me. Adam Irish had a raid earlier. Thank you, Adam. 592 for me and 582 for Daemon. And that is going to be a top out for Daemon at what, 582. And Meme is good in game number 1. So it's kind of like all of a sudden. Now, chat, if you want to play, I'm going to go ahead and drop pieces in the to the players. But while you're watching, Meme heavily involved with the organization of this weekend's regional in Minnesota. It's a CTWC affiliated regional, so you know it's got to be legit because it says CTWC on it. And it's going to be held at Doubletree, Bloomington, Minnesota. You can find information about the convention it's affiliated with 2dcon.gg, and you can go to bit.ly/MINNED 2025 Mini D 2025. It's not really a musical, it's a Tetris tournament. So, and yeah, Meme and Rhubarb really the ones putting this on, and you can try your hand at beating a champion. Okay, the pieces are, I mean, can I get mods? Can I just, if there's anybody in chat that can pin seeds for me, it really does help out. 0CA7BB, 0CA7BB. Okay, 0CA7BB. Looks like both players are ready. It's game 2. Meme up 1-0 over Daemon. Daemon with the, I think that's a comfy. So I have a comfy, and comfy, there's, a whole universe of different wearable blankets with hoods. Like there's the Slanket. Well, no, they don't all have hoods, but there's the Slanket, there's the Snuggie, and the Snuggie was really the first one, and then the Slanket came along, and then nowadays there's one, the Comfy, and it's got really this kind of lamb's wool looking lining, and I have one of those. And it's great. I don't really get cold all that often, but when I do, there's just nothing like that comfy. $91,000 for memes. Can I get a sponsorship? I'll take any sponsorship I can get. Can I get comfy? Comfy, please sponsor me. I will wear a comfy all day. Edward P.O. says, my 5-pound chihuahua stole my comfy. She loves lying inside it. Tyler, you're going to sponsor me? Oh my God. What are you selling? $123 for Daemon, $161 for Meme. Tyler sells hot tub fundraiser streams. You're selling your likeness to use on promote. Well, I'm sure that is a hot commodity, Tyler. $215 for Meme. Daemon going to use that long bar to build out that left side, fill everything in, and get another long bar in for a Tetris. $175 for Daemon. You can put my face endorsing anything you want for $7. That's not bad. I feel like $7 I could get an ROI on that. It's a good deal. 290 meme, 245 Daemon. 2 lines apart. Oh, that left side for meme. This is going to be tough. What's she going to... I mean, I think she's going to need to chop this down with like J pieces, and no, not even going to be survivable. And Daemon was already ahead when meme topped out. So I don't know what she could have done there. Could she have gotten a log bar over? I think the move there was to chop that down. You know how like normally you use those L pieces on the left to chop down the stack? Well, I think the only real option was to just get a flurry of J's and try to chop it down, but it's really just blocked off. What else can you do? All right, new pieces are incoming. Get ready to pin. Oh, Cole has got it. 7F0727. 7F0727. Thank you, Cole. Appreciate that. Tyler, you failed. You have failed. You have not failed. It's not, I don't care who does it, but just knowing there's a team of people ready to pin the seed, that is important. And, you know, being a backup is great. There's value. Okay, 7F0727. Both players are ready for game number 3. When is the pinning seeds premiere poll? Guys, I have another tournament idea. It would just be a one-time tournament. It would not be a Masters conveying tournament. But what if we did a tournament and excluded everyone who has won Masters? And we try to get a real prize pool for it. And I don't know what we'd call it. And it would not be Masters conveying, obviously. But it would be a fun tournament. And it was just like a second chance tournament. Something like that. Yeah, best of the rest. Like it's something like that. $117 for Daemon, $115 for Meme. And you can actually run that as a community tournament all the way down. So you would not be eligible if you qualified in and you already won. Like if you qualified into challengers and you... Oh, the line spin from Daemon. So, all right, welcome to CTM. Like, if, not challengers, but if you qualified into futures and then you'd already won a futures, you couldn't play in futures. But then, well, we'd have to figure that part out. Anyway, I was thinking about that today in the shower. I've stopped listening to audiobooks in the shower, or I'm trying to. And it seems like when I do that, the ideas come. When I quiet my mind, I get ideas. Imagine. I don't know. I think that would be kind of fun. No, the futures winner could qualify higher, but they just couldn't qualify lower. So if you won futures, yeah, you could play in Masters, but you could not play futures or lower. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't qualify into Masters as a futures winner, it's good luck. You know, sorry. Next, you can play next time. You know what I'm saying? 5 and below. Oh my God, there was a 5 and below. Wow, a 5 and below. I don't know. That could be an interesting tournament to do. Again, it would not be Masters title conveying, but it would be a fun tournament where you don't run into Dog and Alex T and you know, Blue Scooty and all these others who just buzzsaw through everybody. I don't know. It could be fun. But obviously all Masters level talent, right? Just it hasn't been their turn yet. And we try to get like a real prize pool for it, and I don't know. I gotta think about it. 344 for meme. 460. Oh, I'm sorry. 344 for Daemon. 483 for meme. All right, we got to come up with a catchy name for it because I can't really get behind a tournament unless I have a name for it. Like the name is like if there's no good name for it, then I don't want to do it. So I got to think on that. 415 for Daemon. 530 for meme. Oh, Daemon setting up for a Vitz and gets it. All right, Vitz and line spin from Daemon so far in this game. 600,000 for meme through 112. Y'all. There's a Tetris meme. 4 more Tetris is available for meme. Daemon's just like, how am I supposed to compete with that? And you can see why meme got a 1.3 on like a 19 star, or is just overall a 1.3 DAS player, right? So 2 more Tetrises are available, but I think she's gonna have to take some burns here, and it's more important to win the match than to get crazy. And it's going to transition in with 673,000. There is a Tetris 697. Daemon with a good, a good pace here. High 580s going into 20, but meme a wicked pace. This is DAS, guys. I had a 600K transition the other day on my new controller, and I blew it. Of course. All I need to do is line out, 300,000, whatever. Not line out, but should be easy, but frustrating. Not a padless controller, no. It's my old controller, but with a aluminum housing that I bought. 769 for meme. 633 for Daemon. He's got a little square spire there that he's going to work around. I thought I might be an alpha tester or something fancy. I would love to be an alpha tester, but Daemon going to get that L piece over to the left. Meme. Oh, no. Oh, no. Meme trying to eke out some extra points here. Pace cursed. Meme, 834 is the top out. Daemon's got about 50 lines to work with to try to chase down like 180,000. And with this board right now, how do you bring this board down and then get all those points? We'll see what Daemon can do. this is like a 2-level burn down here, and it's not even going to survive. So that is a game for Meme, and she'll go up 2-1. Now's your chance, Tyler. Tyler got it. All right. See, you feel useful now. Thanks for letting him have it, Cole. Appreciate it. I did it. I'm helping. I'm helping, guys. I'm helping. All right, I guess we're just doing a 19 start for the heck of it. Get him some ketchup. This is like your unshakable thing, Tyler. It's like you're just the ketchup guy now. It could be worse. I mean, true, because they might actually get you some ketchup. But now, once in a while, the few times that I go to a live event, and invariably somebody comes up and gives me a chicken sandwich. So do people give you ketchup? Like people just say, hey, here's ketchup. B3 F47. Unironically, yeah, they do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they do. That's good. You like ketchup, so there you go. All right, game number 4, Meme versus Daemon. Meme is up 2-1. Daemon looking to tie this up to force a deciding game 5, and Meme would like to exact her revenge right now in game 4 and knock Daemon out of the tournament. And yeah, meme's business. Like that, nearly 700K, but for a little RNG, 19 transition with DAS. I mean, it's just bonkers. I mean, I've had like 1 or 2 700K transitions in my life. Obviously dying out immediately. All right, Meme with 6 Tetrises to start off the game. Thanks for the follow, Squirrel in Flannel. Another Tetris Meme, 159, 121 for Daemon. All right, so Meme gonna have to concede and take some burns here. No more perfect game, but she started off with, was it 7 Tetrises start the game off? Tetris Meme 231 through 44. That is real pace early on. And Daemon still with some, I wouldn't say clean up, but just trying to get this board back in a state where he can score. And has done that. Long bar goes in Tetris. Daemon 207, 300,000 Meme. So already a nearly 100,000 point lead, not even halfway to transition. Tetris Daemon 231. And there's one meme, and that is going to burn away very cleanly, just a double. Did I report this match? Let me look. Did I do that? I mean, I'm a very responsible person. I must have reported it, right? We don't know. Of course not. Was it, it was 3-1, right? So I don't remember saying sweep, but I know I didn't say decider, so. 394 for meme, not even at 80 lines yet. Yeah, thanks, Pints. But it's kind of bringing it down here. A long bar goes a long way right there, and this could come down. It's kind of getting pieces left and right. That's what you got to do. You cannot close off the left and right sides. Because believe it or not, you need an uninterrupted line of 10 of these Minos to clear a line. And so if you cut off the left and right side, then you can't do that. All right, so Daemon not out of the woods yet. Okay, that's, oh. Okay, that, oh my goodness. It's coming down slowly. I don't want to say, but surely, but it is coming down. This is quite the dig. And a long bar, I mean, that first long bar did nothing down the right side. So he's got it open and he's brought it down. So this is going to be survivable for Daemon. Long bar goes in, split triple, and Daemon will have a reasonable board going into 19. But meme on another 600K transition pace. Not even a pace. She's already got the 600, so she's still just got to get the transition. Daemon into 19 at like 360. Kind of garbage in the middle, but able to get Das and get a bar over to the right side. And so meme going to Tetris in 676 and immediately overshifts that S piece, but that's okay. You can bring this down. And Daemon 421, Tetris for meme 700 on 20. Daemon ahead by 12 lines. Kind of high center here for meme. Long bar goes in Tetris. And that is going to be a top out for Daemon, level 21. And Daemon cannot catch lightning in a bottle twice. And meme this time will outlast Daemon here in Das Masters. And we'll be moving on to the round of 16. So me, if you want to mull it out, you can, or you can not, or whatever you want to do. Daemon, it was a real pleasure to have you in here. Anybody that's wearing a comfy, we're like instant friends. So congrats on, you know, a win in your Das Masters debut. And I hope to see you in future events and in a comfy. So me with the 816, 23, 846 on 24. Jedi Evan says, good showing for Daemon today. My hands are just not warm right now. I couldn't keep dash charge. Yeah, you gotta have warm hands. That's why you had to get the comfy. Well, you need a hand cup. Maybe it's time for gloves. Get those gloves. All right, meme with the 901. Maybe just trying to start a, back-to-back streak of max outs or 1.1s or whatever. And that's good. If you get a free mullen, take it. Marcosm64, first time chat, says GG's to the players. Welcome, Marco SM64. Did I say Marcosm? Marco SM64. Marcosm. I don't know why I read that as Marcosm. All right, so this is non-trivial max out here. Meme needs a Tetris and more. To get the max. Oh, there's the triple in. Oh, can't do it. Doesn't matter. Meme, you are the winner. Congratulations to you. And I will show you the bracket, but I also want to show you, before we go, one more time, information about Minnesota this weekend. Meme and Vicious Rhubarb are organizing the Mini D the Musical, which is not a musical. It is a Tetris tournament. It's a regional affiliated with CTWC and the 2D Con. Find information about the con, go to 2dcon.gg, and to go to I think it's a Discord, go to bit.ly/MINNED2025 to find information about it. It's at the Doubletree. Presumably that's a hotel in Bloomington. And it's August 22nd and 23rd, Saturday and Sunday. No, Friday and Saturday. Is that Friday? That's Friday and Saturday. Not Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, 22nd and 23rd only. So presumably that it's not on the 24th. Don't go on Sunday, 22nd and 23rd. Okay? Got it? Good. And I'm sure Meme will be playing that. I'm sure Vicious Rhubarb will be playing it. And other people. So, if you want to play against them, go there. All right. There they are. Players, 1-1. The other lost. There might be karaoke, says 3s, 2s. There will also be the RDG World Championship. I don't know what RDG is, but that sounds very exciting, even though I don't know what it is. But it's 3 letters. Don't know what it is. It's hype, not going to lie. Well, I guess people have to find out when they go. It's a dice game. Okay. Rhubarb dice game? Holy crap. That's how I feel like I'm missing out. Bracket to see where we are at in our tournament. And yeah, we are 1 player shy of a full top 16. And we just need the green, but Meme is in, and Meme will be taking on Pixel Andy. That is a match and a half. I'll tell you, all of these matches, I think both in Das Masters and Masters this month, are really good matches. Merker versus AV Geek, Peak versus Blue Scooty, Alex T versus Chroma, Leo versus Tugi, Nenu versus Torja, what? Dog versus Scotto, and Pixel Andy versus Meme. And yeah, insane bottom right bracket. I agree. So Pixel Andy versus Meme, that is going to be, as the kids say, cinema. So when is our next stream? Let me tell you when that is, because I don't have the thing updated. The next stream for us is going to be Friday, we've got 3 things going on Friday. There better not be anything tomorrow because I have some expensive plans that I can't get out of, and I made them once I saw nothing. So don't schedule anything tomorrow. Thank you. Friday, we're going to have Master... Here, should I just... I'm going to show you. Ready? Hold on. We'll do this. We're going to save this. Go to my recents. We're going to do this the janky way. Wait, where is that? Oh, why didn't it... Is it here? Well, I don't know where this went. Where's my clean shot? Oh, I don't know where it went. Well, forget it. Why didn't this show... Where did this... Why didn't this work? What? Copy? Can I just copy this right onto here? No, that's not going to work. Anyway, Friday, 3 p.m. Masters Yellow prelims 0 versus Easy. Winner versus Critical. So the debut of 0. I don't know why this isn't showing up in my recents. Oh, there it is. Here we go. There it is. These are U.S. Central Times, okay? U.S. Central Times right there. So add 12 and then add 5 to these times to get UTC, right? So 12 plus 3 is 15 plus 5 is 20 UTC. Masters Yellow prelims, the premiere of, with an E at the end, of Zro versus Evesy, the winner of CTWC UK, winner versus Critical Lapis. After that, Masters Red and Pink top 16. This is going to be a good one. Scooty versus Tristop, Knight versus Cobra, winner versus winner for a semifinalist. One of these players will be a semifinalist. And then solo match, Friday night, US time, Tap Masters, top 8. This will be the final semifinalist. Dog versus Blue Scooty. This is going to determine who plays Joseph Saley in the semifinals. That last one. So join me for those Friday night fights. Ooh, Friday night fights. The king. Nope. It's just your old boring friend Vandweller. Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This is the scroll of all the supporters, new follows from Squirrel and Flannel, YouTube followers, Third Something and Wonky Dalek, Angry Roro was a sub, Classic Tetris League, Adam Irish with the raids. Thank you so very much. One more time. There you are. Okay. Patrons, thank you for supporting the channel. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Wow, you can support us over there. Big shout out to Scott Gray, J in the window, K9, Tacky, Corporal, Shell, Beatroid, and Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cat Kit, Mila, and Jason, and the others who are there and who I have yet to add. Prize wise, we are up to $200 in Das Masters thanks to Summer B. We have 4 claim codes, by the way. Come on, guys. 4 codes left. All right, but thank you, Summer V. Says CTWC DAS rematch hype. Okay. That's going to do it for me. I will see you guys on Friday. YouTube, have a great night. D. Bradley, Josh, Mr. Brain, and all the stars are here. Have a great day. And Twitch. I'll raid you off somewhere. Who's streaming? Nobody on... Well... Who is streaming? Nobody on cam. I like to raid people Oh wait, no. T-Storm is playing Tetris. Let's go ahead and get I'll let the cam go this time because T-Storm is playing Tetris. All right, have a great night, everybody. See you guys on Friday. Should be some very exciting matchups. And thanks for making it fun, as always. Take care, everybody. Go hang out with T-Storm playing Tetris. Bye-bye.